The Innocent Adventurer, the enthusiast, taking time to enjoy the moment. Do you see yourself as a pioneer? Do you embrace challenges and look for the fun elements in life? If so, you may be the Innocent Adventurer, otherwise known as the enthusiast. And living life to the full is a natural way of being for you. Your childlike innocence draws people to you, and your sense of spirit is an attractive quality. You're a bit of a dreamer, and ideas come to you in a flourish. At work, you enjoy brainstorming activities because your imagination is so active. The Innocent Adventurer find themselves thriving at full throttle. Life has to be fun, with many engaging aspects, because losing interest sets you on a spiral to disaster. You are a natural motivator simply because your high energy levels instill enthusiasm in others. But this can quickly wane, leading to feelings of depression and even burnout if you're not feeling challenged by new and exciting things. Although spontaneity comes naturally, your main fear is feeling deprived or living in some sort of discomfort. You're worried about what you might be missing out on or being denied. Opportunities that you think should come your way. Isabel is a typical innocent adventurer. She's a corporate event planner, and in her, we see an individual who appears to have a perfect role, utilising her strengths. But here's the reality. Isabel was addicted to seeking out stimulating experiences for her own purposes, forcing back the boundaries of authority and not wishing to be confined by rules. Isabel was hired to provide leadership challenges and events at a rather stuffy and traditional company. The challenge was irresistible for her, and she noticed instantly that the employees were so set in their ways and that really needed shaking up. Her motives were good as she set out to engage everyone with appealing activities and add more fun to the workplace. She was constantly reminded by the company that the motivation for events or challenges were to increase team building, to instill company values, and to help some of the staff overcome their limitations. The new managing director was a dynamic individual and could see the company was stagnant. He made it his mission to create change. And part of his mission was also to increase the financial turnover. And so event planning became for Isabel a means to an end. As time went by, she began to disconnect with the challenge. It was an uphill battle to motivate some of the staff who'd been there in the company for many years, 10 years and more. The majority did not embrace change or greet any of her ideas with enthusiasm. And ultimately, the feedback from the managing director became harsh, which was very sad for Isabel, because he had always been a great supporter of hers. So as you can imagine, this made Isabel feel deflated and unappreciated. Isabel had friends in almost every field imaginable, so tapping into her resources, she met with a friend who owned a business in corporate coaching. They also delivered professional training across the country. She had some one-on-one personal coaching. Before she knew it, she was event planning for her friend, and that totally inspired her. Once again, she was in love with the adventure and the buzz of it all. Loving her work reignited the fire and passion burning within, and she again became the people magnet, a true inspiration to those whose lives she touches. She learned that she had to focus more on the joy of being with people and engaging with those around. Doing this means she would be able to serve and motivate them even more. Isabel had never taken well to negative feedback. She found it sent her either retreating into her shell or leaving the organisation to find new challenges elsewhere. This, she now understands, was short-term vision of hers, because instead of trying to understand the motivation and resourcefulness of the feedback, she stayed within the negative pattern of looking to bulldoze others into submission. Finally, Isabel realised that she needed to appreciate the present and take comments on board. It took time for her to smooth these rough edges and to develop her connection with others, but she was able to see it as a work in progress. You see, the innocent adventurer is like a well-cut diamond. It has many cuts and angles, reflecting the light in so many beautiful ways. No pressure, no diamond. So instead of losing yourself en route to a fabulous new experience, live life to the fullest by reflecting moment by moment. Touch base with yourself at the core. Stay in your own reality, and you can enjoy and reflect on the present and conquer.